What up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. It's Keara. A lot of you guys ask me how to manifest. I use the word manifest a lot, and I always talk about like journaling and doing really spiritual things and meditating, and I have a lot of questions from you guys asking, what is it and how do I achieve my goals through manifesting? Yeah, this is something that like I haven't really talked about on YouTube yet because it's just something that I do and I don't really think about like sharing it because it's just like such a regular, normal thing that I do. But I mean, I realized not many people know how to do it, and so I figured I'd share a little bit about my spiritual journey and what I do to attract goals and what I want and make my goals happen. Here's a little background on me. So about 2 years ago, I worked on this movie and I met one of my best friends, Heidi, and she introduced me to Wendy Braun, who is an actress and also a coach and a mentor, a mindset coach. And she has this program for actors called the Success Breakthrough Workshop for Actors. I did the course. It's all about mindset, manifestation, and it's geared toward actors specifically. I have to say, after doing that course, my entire life changed and I started to manifest literally anything and everything I wanted. Like, I would literally write it down and in like a month I would see my goal actually come to life. By the way, if you're an actor and you're really into mindset and you want to book that dream role, I highly recommend Wendy Braun's course. I'll link it below in the description if you're interested. I experienced so many amazing breakthroughs while doing this course, and I can't say everything because then it would like literally be a 12-hour video, but I'll give you guys some things that I do on a regular basis that helps me with manifesting my goals. This stuff takes a lot of practice, and I'm not saying that like this is, 100% the answer and like, it's gonna work out perfectly for you as it did for me. Like, everyone's on their own journey. So I'd say the number one most important thing that I do on a regular basis that manifests my goals is writing your goals down on paper and journaling. Writing down your goals in the present tense, such as I am or I have, is super effective because it puts your goals in present day as if you've already achieved it. I also do a lot of gratitude journaling, such as waking up in the morning and writing down what I'm grateful for and just having it be a stream of conscious kind of thing and not really think about it, just list a bunch of things you're grateful for. It's such a great thing to start your day off. Something that I do often that I find is very effective and makes me really happy and positive about my future is writing a letter as future me to present day me, saying all of the things I have accomplished and how I don't need to worry about how I'm going to achieve them, that they'll happen in due time, in the perfect way. It's important to say, I have achieved this or I am achieving this, because if you say I will achieve this, it's telling the universe that you lack it or you don't have it yet. But if you say I have the role of my dreams, I am a lead actress on a Netflix TV show, it's telling the universe I have this already. And so it makes the process so much quicker for you to get that goal. The second most important thing I do is meditating and visualizing. A lot of the meditations that I do on a regular basis are from Wendy's course because she records her own original meditations and visualizations. But in addition to Wendy's meditations, I also sometimes use Insight Timer. It's a free app you can get on your phone, and it has a bunch of pre-recorded guided meditations from different people. Actually, some of them are really amazing. There's one specific meditation on Insight Timer that I use called Completely Relaxed for Sleep by Michael McIntosh. That meditation, every time I do it, I fall asleep. Like, even if I'm having trouble falling asleep, there's like binaural beats in the meditation which changes your brainwave frequency to whatever it is now, to a completely relaxed state, and it works every time. If you ever have trouble falling asleep, you should use that. Anyway, so you can use the app Insight Timer, Or you can just try meditating by yourself in silence, maybe light a candle and just clear your mind. That way is a little bit harder, and I find if you're new to meditation, you should start with like guided meditations, because it actually tells you, like it guides you through the meditation, like close your eyes, relax, blah blah blah. Meditation is so important, and in a lot of my meditations I actually have visualizations of my future and my goals. While you're meditating, visualize your goal happening right now. Picture everything about it. Picture what it looks like, what it smells like, what it sounds like, what it feels like in your body, and like what kind of emotion it brings up for you to feel like you actually achieved your goal. And just put yourself in this setting and just take it all in. So yeah, visualization of your goals in your meditation is super effective. The third thing I do is mantras. A mantra is a saying or phrase or a sentence that you repeat to yourself. I am enough. I am talented enough. I am smart enough. I am stepping into my power. Those are examples of mantras that I use on a regular basis. And the key is to not just say them, but actually believe what you're saying and believe that this is true about yourself, that I am enough. And you're not just saying that to make you feel better. Like, no, you are truly enough. And the more you say it, the more you start to believe it, and it's all repetition. You can say it in the morning. If you write down a list of all the things that you want to feel about yourself, but you don't yet feel about yourself. So for example, like, I am beautiful, or I am smart. You can write this down on a sheet of paper and recite it in the morning when you wake up because your brain is fresh, or you can recite it before you go to bed, and then you can dream about those good feelings. Another place I put mantras is on my phone. So you know how you have like the little reminders on your phone? I always have a reminder every day at 12:30, I am enough, because that's something that I still kind of struggle with today, is feeling like I'm not good enough. And the last piece of advice I can give you for manifesting is practicing self-love and self-care on a daily basis. You can't manifest anything from hate, insecurity, or self-loathing thoughts. You can only manifest from a place of love for yourself, for others, and for the entire universe. Manifesting will only work if you manifest from a place of love, because it has to be good intentioned and it has to be for the betterment of all involved. Practicing self-care means whatever you want it to be. Practicing self-care and self-love could be saying those mantras to yourself. Practicing self-care could be, I literally have a long list. Exercising, lunch with an old friend that makes you happy, baking cookies, or maybe cooking up a dish if you're into that, having a spa night, going for a nature walk by yourself, or going to the beach, buying flowers for yourself and putting them in your bedroom, taking a relaxing bath, going to a yoga class, taking a nap, reading a fiction book, taking a break from your phone and social media. That's a really important one. Learning to say no to toxic people who don't make you feel good when you're around them. Decluttering your closet and donating clothes that you don't wear anymore. Forgiving people who have hurt you. Eating your favorite comfort food. And the list could literally go on forever. You can Google search it if you're out of ideas. Basically, practicing self-care and self-love increases the flow of love in and around you at all times. And love is at a very high vibrational frequency. If you want to manifest really high energy things into your life, you have to put yourself at that high vibrational frequency first and feel like you've already achieved it even before you will. So that way the goal that's at a high frequency will match you and meet you so much quicker. I don't know if any of this really made sense to you, and I don't know if this helped you in any way, but I had a feeling that a few people needed to hear this right now. And even if this helps at least one person to realize their potential and manifest their goals and biggest dreams, then that is really all I care about. When I was thinking about this video idea, I was like, I feel like this would be a really important video to make, but I don't feel like it would get a lot of clicks or views or likes. And does that really matter? It matters to a lot of YouTubers because they're like, oh, I've only succeeded, you know, in my YouTube career if I have this many views, if I get 1 million views, if I get at least like, you know, 50,000 views on each video. And that stuff is so superficial. What's the point of making YouTube videos anyway if like you literally only make the YouTube video to get views and get revenue and get money? That's not the point of YouTube. I don't want to just be making videos for views because I don't want to just be putting out empty content that will just get the click and then people will click out right away because it's not like any valuable information. I always want to make sure that I either entertain you guys or give you guys a bit of advice or information or make you think about something that you've never thought about before. So anyway, I've just been thinking about that a lot lately. I really hope that this video was valuable to you in any way, and if it is, and if you do try these tips to manifest, let me know in the comments below. I would really love to hear from you, and I just want the best for you guys, and I want you to know that you have so much potential and you have such a bright future ahead of you, and you are capable of achieving literally anything you want, especially through manifesting and believing that you will, you can, and you are. I feel like there's a lot of really toxic environments that people are living in, and I want to spread that love to you. If you don't experience this in your everyday life, I want you to know that you are enough. You are perfectly enough and good enough. And if people don't realize that you're good enough, go. Seriously. And go find someone who does realize that you're good enough. And honestly, at the end of the day, you are the most important person to know that you're good enough. As long as you put yourself at the standard of like, I am enough and I am worthy of greatness, other people will start to realize that as well. Anyway, this was a really long tangent, and I don't know if any of this video made sense, but I hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. Please remember to like this video, comment down below if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know if you want to see more spirituality, manifestation, kind of stuff like that, because I love talking about it, even if none of it makes sense, because all of my words are word vomit. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye!